Hello, I hope that you are doing great. We are going to conclude the chapter 6, and in this second video what I would like to do is to connect basically our HTML files with the roots that we have created in the previous video. In the previous video, if you remember, we have designed a very nice architecture in which we have different folders with different roots, and what we are going to do in this video is to modify the HTML files to connect those HTML files with the roots that we have created by using Flash blueprints. Okay, then let's move on. This is basically the boilerplate number 2, or where I just finished the previous video, and now what I'm going to do is basically I have my virtual environment activated, I have installed Flash, and I have also installed Blueprint. If I type Python application.py and I click end, I open this in the browser, have this very simple layout, the layout and the home. We don't have anything else. What we are going to do now is to place all the nice files that we have created in the chapter 4 and chapter 5, and we are going to place it here. Basically what we have here in the app blueprints boilerplate 2, if I go inside the templates, I have these very simple templates and I don't want them. Basically what I would like to do is to have the templates. If you go to the chapter 5 to the methodology and carbon app, this is basically from GitHub. I type here and I go inside the templates. Here we have the templates that we have created before, the templates that we have created in chapter 5, and this is the nice, very nice template that we have created. Now we control copy this, I go here and I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to place these 4 HTML files here, okay? And this is the files that we are going to modify, okay? Okay, perfect. Now we go again to Visual Studio. I'm going to minimize this, and now if I go to the Carbon app folder and I go to templates, I'm going to start to modify these folders. And then basically the first thing that we have to do is to modify our menu that is here, okay? And then instead of have this home, basically what we have is to introduce the blueprints. The blueprints, for example, for home, the roots, if I open the roots file, we have always the roots are going to be home, and then here we have to call the function home. And this is basically what we have to do in this layout. We have to go here, and instead of home, we have to type home, and then this is the first thing is the name of the blueprint, that is in our case we have named this home, and then the name of the function. That's all. Then if I go to the methodology, I have to do exactly this, and I open the roots, and the roots, the blueprint is called methodology, and the name of the function is methodology home, okay? Then I have to also to access to this methodology home function, I have to change the kind of the roots that we have in the layout, and then this is methodology is the name of the blueprint, and now we have to type here methodology home, that is the name of the function, and we have to do exactly the same for the last group of roots that is in the package Carbon app. We open that folder, is we have the function, the blueprint is Carbon app, and the function is Carbon app home, and this is what we have to do here. Carbon app is the blueprint, and Carbon app home is the name of the function. That's all. That's what we have to change in the layout folder. Now we have to go to the methodology, because in the methodology, if you remember, we also have a link to the Carbon app. And then basically here what we have to do, this is Carbon app is the name of the blueprint, and then we have to call the function that is Carbon app home, and that's all. And now if we go finally to the Carbon app, we also have there some links. In particular, we have this link to the methodology, and again here is the methodology, is the name of the blueprint, and now we have to type the name of the function that is methodology home, and that's all. Control S, and now this all works. this is all the change that we have done. We have changed the layout.html, we have changed the methodology.html and the carbon app.html to modify basically the names of the routes that we have. If we go now to our web page and we refresh it, yeah, we have what we expect to have. Now we have our nice HTML files, and we have to check that everything works fine. If I click in methodology, we have this link to methodology, and if we click in the carbon app, we have the link to carbon app. If we click home, this works fine. If I go to methodology, remember that here we have another link that we have changed as well. This is working fine, and if I change and I go to methodology, these links work as well. Okay, basically this concludes this video, in which basically what we have done is connect our HTML files with the new routes that we have used creating blueprints. And this is super simple. Then try to go through the video again, the first video in which basically we have modified the software architecture, and then the second video in which basically what we have done is to connect the HTML files with the new routes that we have created. I hope that you have enjoyed the two videos. This is a very interesting chapter, and I hope that you have learned a lot. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be very valuable information for the rest of the course. See you in the next video.